Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for Scorpio season Aquarius. It's good to see you guys again. Welcome back, welcome in. So I'd like to thank you guys for all of the love that you have been showing the channel as of late. All the likes, the subscribes, the comments. I really appreciate the love and support, guys. I would like to encourage you to continue to do that. Onward here to your reading. As you guys know, we're going to take a look at the general energy that you can expect for Scorpio season. And then we're going to go through and talk about the cards in terms of love and relationships. And then in terms of your career and manifestation as well. In the days, the weeks leading up to doing your reading, any songs that came through when I was thinking about your energy, you guys will find those songs in the description box below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. These are your cards for Scorpio season, so let's go ahead and talk about these here. Now, the overall energy we have is the King of Pentacles here for November Aquarius, and this is really dope energy. I feel like you guys are coming through as very abundant. You're very grounded at this time. I feel like you're really focused on just being more productive in your day-to-day. Like there's a lot that you guys, your to-do list is a mile long, to make a long story short. And I feel like you're sitting quite nicely, you know, you've achieved quite a bit, and you have a certain amount of peace of mind, and there's some comfort somewhere that you guys are experiencing here in November. Now, in this situation, we have the Star card, and crossing it is the King of Cups. So this Scorpio season is all about your heart. It's all about who you guys are, how you guys are showing up. And I feel like there's growing emotion within you. I feel like this is surrounding your stability, and what you feel has added to your sense of security here in Scorpio season. So I do feel like there's a lot of appreciation in your energy. This is someone who feels like their cup is filled in so many ways. So this is really, really nice energy to be in, and I'm happy to see that for you guys. However, we have this Five of Swords, Five of Wands energy here that is something is amiss, or it feels like remorse or regret in some capacity. I do feel like someone is looking back after they have achieved a certain amount of recognition and have gotten to a certain position. There is a looking back at what was required for you guys to get there. So there's a lot of reminiscing energy here, and I feel like the energy is very karmic, and you're very much aware of, you know, you're aware and amazed by what you guys have been able to manifest in your life. I feel like you guys are looking around and realizing, like, damn, I really like did that. I thought about it and I wanted it. It was something that I knew would make me happy, and I actually ended up accomplishing it. So that's the kind of feeling that is here in November for you guys, and that is quite nice. It's quite nice indeed. Now, I do feel like in your energy right now, you guys are planning. I feel like you guys are trying to figure out what the next move is going to be. I do feel like you feel like there is some kind of obstacle that will need to be overcome. This Five of Wands, let's actually take a look at that to see what that is. So that's interesting. Like, we get the Seven of Wands in reverse. So I feel like there's some kind of struggle around vulnerability, or feeling as though you are vulnerable in some way. But the thing about it is, vulnerability isn't necessarily something to fear. However the case may be, the Five of Wands here is suggesting that this is it looks like, words can be very, what's the word I'm looking for? Words are potent. Words are potent. And that doesn't necessarily have to mean arguments. It can just mean that there's a lot of truth. It's going to be very straightforward. It's going to be received. It's going to be, it's not just going to go in one ear and out the other whenever this is received. So I am kind of getting that energy of communication with the Two of Wands. So it has something to do with planning for the future. It has something to do with next steps, is the energy that's coming through. Let's talk about the cards in terms of love. So you guys could be dealing with a Pisces. It could be any of the fixed signs. You could also be dealing with a Taurus. Yeah, those are the two that are coming through the most here. So it could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Pisces. Now, I feel that this is a connection or relationship that you guys feel very, I would say that this is a sense of stability or security for you. I want to say it's a safe space, but I feel like you maybe question that from time to time with that Five of Swords energy. So I do feel like you are, you feel this is a very rewarding relationship, but I do feel like someone is, it kind of feels as though there's always a race, or there's like always a battle to win, or there's always a competition of some kind, like the upkeep is what I'm talking about. So this looks like something that is very difficult to maintain, although it has been rewarding in more ways than one. It's not without its struggles, it's not without its pains, and it looks like it has something to do with communication, and it has something to do with words hurting. But I do feel as though there is a lot of care and compassion here at the same time, and I feel like someone is maybe looking at the way that things were in the past, because that's the thing about Scorpio energy, or Scorpio season rather, is that it's really forcing us to have a good look at our obsessions, at our guilty pleasures, at the things that we didn't, were too, if you, the things that you didn't, really want to look at, the things that you didn't really want to acknowledge. Now is the time that that you're getting a good look at them for what they are. So I do feel like maybe that's where that reminiscing or nostalgia energy or sense of taking stock of how things were being handled in the past and wanting to do things differently, wanting to become someone who is grounded in their approach, someone who is able to see things from different perspectives and respond in situations accordingly, rather than reacting there is here a desire to feel comfortable, to feel vulnerable within your relationships. I do feel like that is coming through as something that you guys are wanting to work on, in the sense that you want to be able to feel like you can do that freely once again. And that can be something that is really hard. I'll be the first to tell you to um, really start doing that once again, especially if you have been burned so many times. All this fire energy down here, it can make it hard for you to let down those walls as easily as you used to, because you've unfortunately had to learn about some of the potentially painful consequences of doing that. So, I do feel like someone wants to rebuild trust. Someone wants to rebuild uh, faith. Someone wants, wants. I feel like there's hope that's being restored, like it wants to come through. It wants to come through. It wants to come through. I'm laughing because, and then we get the birth card here. So, hey, there's a lot of messages that are coming through with this, but you can see their renewal at the bottom. This is what we were talking about. This is that restored feeling, like someone wants to rebuild something. They want to feel whole once again. Reborn. You guys are very much this very much looks like birth energy. Oh, and look, the sun card there with the baby. So I do feel like, hey, some of you out there may be, giving birth this Scorpio season. Congratulations. This can also be the birth of a new you, Aquarius, a new way of showing up in the new world in the new year, showing up as a newer version of yourself, or as just someone who can be free, someone who can feel comfortable in relationships once again, someone who can be liberated. So very, very nice. I do think that this is something that you're working on. It's something that you're working on, and I feel like it's a labor of love for you guys. I do feel like you are putting in a lot of effort into creating these new beginnings in your life, and it's really amazing to see. Now, in terms of manifestation, let's talk about that next. I feel that I do believe that you guys are walking in your truth, like you're walking in your passion. There's something that you guys are dope at, and you are making a lot of money doing it, and you feel really good about it too. Like you actually enjoy the work that you're doing. I feel like you guys are building a legacy. I do feel like it can be a bit draining from time to time when it comes to drowning out external influences. However that hits, whether it's work is distracting from somewhere else, is what I'm feeling, and someone may be kind of upset by that, but it's like it's also you enjoy doing it, so it's just maybe just like collateral damage. However the case, I do feel like you guys are being recognized. I feel like you guys just continue to win in this particular department, and maybe that's why you are drawn to capitalize on these gifts that you have, to capitalize on really developing a talent that you have, a special, you know, that no one else has, something that's unique only to you, something that separates you from the masses, something that makes you incredible. So it's like you can't stop because it feels great. And that's awesome. You say if you are doing what you love, you will never have to work a day in your life. And I feel like there's something that you guys were given, like gifted from the heavens, that you're realizing what you can now accomplish with that gift. It's like you found some kind of way to incorporate it in your day-to-day. You found some way to incorporate it in your vision for the future. Nice. This one says, my manifesting thoughts are buffered by time. That is card number 41. Breaks down to 5. That's the third 5 that's here. You guys may be seeing a lot of 5s at this time. But it's all about change. It's all about transitions. This says here, your earth is a nice environment for fine-tuning your knowledge. For here, your thoughts do not translate into instant equivalence. Your thoughts are governed by a buffer of time. If you were instantly manifesting, you would be spending more time trying to fix your mistakes than you would in creating what you want. Now, the awesome card, well, yeah, this is an awesome card, but the awesome thing about it is that it really lets you know that sometimes it's nice when the things that you guys are trying to manifest aren't given to you immediately, because you can run into a lot of mistakes that you have to correct if you are living your life by instant gratification. So because there's this buffer of time or period in between the things that we really want most are actually materialized in our lives, that buffer of time, it enables you to really be certain that the things that you're bringing into your life are going to be for your highest good. It's going to be less it's going to be less problematic. There's going to be less minds or things that are going to pop up and you know, just throw a wrench in your plans. So I feel like you guys are here in Scorpio season learning to appreciate that pause before having something gratified. That moment of silence before it's achieved, because it makes it so you can course correct if you find that you're no longer on the path that you guys want to be going down. So I feel like Scorpio season for you and that nostalgia or reminiscing energy could be that pause where you're looking back on how you have been showing up, and you are in that period where you are ready to course correct, where you're ready to manifest and you're ready to shift gears and go in another direction. So really, really awesome. Or not necessarily another direction, but just taking things to the next level, you know, turning it up a notch. Sweet. All right, that was your reading for Scorpio season. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you for your mid-month reading. Bye.